Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Third Down Thursdays.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of TDT Sports Media. I am your host, Bruce. What up, what up? All right, real quick now. Before we get into the action-packed show we got going on for you tonight, I only felt it'd be appropriate to address some issues that we had at hand during the course of this week. First and foremost, I want to say that there is absolutely no room for any kind of violence against anybody else that has a different opinion of you. Doesn't matter what side you lean on, doesn't matter what sports team you play for or root for, doesn't matter of anything like that. That is the number one thing that I wanted to address from my own personal standpoint. My views and everything like that right now currently are, well, always of all time, are only mine and my own. It does not reflect the guys on our team, but I'm fairly confident that I could say this, that I can speak for all of us, that we do not condone any actions against somebody else because it's based off their viewpoint and opinions to any matter. And that's it. So before I bring there's no easy way to change over to that. I'm going to bring on the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jack Gaffney, one of the smartest, most intelligent people that I know, and opinionated, because I know he's got a lot of opinions. Jack, let's go. What's up, brother?
Yeah, nothing much.
How's life, man? What's going on with you?
Honestly, not a ton. I mean, just finally finished up the new Metal Gear that just came out.
Yeah, I'll say, how is that?
It's good. It's really good. I've never played 3 before, so
so go ahead.
No, you go. It's all good.
So no joke, I am the OG Metal Gear guy. I love Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation 1. I remember Super Nintendo Metal Gear. Dude, Solid Snake, like Solidius Snake, whatever. I can't remember all this stuff. Go ahead.
Solidus.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, I used to have, for my alert from my text messages, I used to have that blink, like when like everyone was alerted and stuff. So it's actually kind of like a weird walk down memory lane that you just gave me right there, dude.
Yeah, it's just all it is the remaster of 3. It's really good. I liked it a lot.
Oh, is that all it is? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it plays like the original. It just has like a bunch of updated graphics and the cutscenes are all updated. But I enjoyed it a ton as someone who never played the original. The only Metal Gear I played before this was Metal Gear Rising, which is it's not a Metal Gear game, but it is a Metal Gear game in that sense.
I never played that, actually. I'm not gonna lie, but I did do Metal Gear Solid, and that's not true. I have Metal Gear 3. I do have it downloaded on my PS4, but I only played it for like not all that. I think it's kind of a lost art type of game, if I may. Only because like it's like not a first person shooter type game, and it has like, you know what I'm saying? It's something that's kind of like lost its like shtick.
Yeah. Like every once in a while, I think I'm fine with third person shooters, and I like the general theme of Metal Gear, the general vibe of Metal Gear, and obviously the gameplay is just really good in general. So, I mean, I had a blast with it. I got Foxhound, like the tough, like
I know
the entire game. You can't non-lethal everything. You can't get spotted. You got beat it under 5 hours. I just finished up doing that. Like,
hold on, time out. Okay, what setting were you playing on though?
Extreme.
Yo, you gotta stream this shit.
No.
What do you mean no? People like would pay money to watch you play on Extreme. I see it all the time. Guys are streaming on TikTok.
Honestly, it wasn't even really that hard. It's more so just time consuming, and then like time consuming from the standpoint of like knowing where to go in certain spots, and then.
Well, right, it's meticulous.
Yeah, it's meticulous. Yeah, it's a better way of putting it, actually. Yeah.
But like, okay, so before, Kenny's here. Sorry, Kenny, I'll grab you in a second, buddy.
I get him in now.
Oh, all right, fine. Good call. Oh, I see. I thought he was writing. That's why I saw him writing or something like that. Okay, Kenny, 5 more seconds. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. So don't know what I was about to say though was you have no idea how much time I'll spend like sitting on the shitter looking at somebody playing Call of Duty on Extreme because it's actually really entertaining. I don't know. Call me a nerd. I don't care. It's fine. But like, you're not wrong either with like how difficult it is and how time consuming it is because these guys are like devoting as much time as they are. So that's kind of a cool thing, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I like it.
Yeah, like a really, really fun game. Now I'm on, what am I on now? I'm on Borderlands 4 that just came out last night.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Well, let's see what's going on with me. This whole week, like I took Monday, Tuesday, half of Wednesday kind of off from work because it was my birthday. Well, you know, it's been chaos.
Bears loss treated you that bad? That's crazy.
Oh, relax. Let's relax on that. But yeah, I took those days off just because it was my birthday on it was my birthday on Sunday. And then on Monday, I knew it was Monday Night Football for the Bears opening. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'll take Monday and Tuesday off. And then Wednesday was kind of like, all right, I'll catch up on some stuff, caught up on things. And I was like, well, you know, all right. I have the time, so let's go. But no, yeah, man, no, it's been cool. Like, I mean, obviously having children, like you're always doing something. There's always something to clean up. There's always like things going on. Noses to wipe, tears to wipe, sometimes asses to wipe. So we got the triple play though, baby. We got the triple play. Kenny, what's going on, dude? I see you rocking that jersey.
Yeah, Oklahoma State. I don't know if you guys can.
Marcus Smart, good find.
I have never seen you wear a sleeveless though. That's kind of sick. You got showing off the tats and everything.
Yeah, got to show them off every once in a while.
Let's go, big dog.
Yeah.
Let's go. I like it. I dig it. I dig it. But all right, gentlemen. Well, let's just jump right into it because I know, Jack, that you wanted to have a conversation about Thursday night's football game. I mean, we'll get to the specific, question, but overall, gentlemen, the Packers put an absolute beat down on the Commanders. My first thought was, holy shit. I am really glad I picked the Packers to finish first in the division. Secondly, I don't think look, I'll make sure I want to word this correctly. I think that Jaden Daniels is a very, very good quarterback. However, I think he was facing a ridiculously, really, really, really good defense that overwhelmed him and their offensive line throughout that whole game. Until the fourth quarter when the Packers were like, all right, we'll pull the dogs back and let you guys, do a little like cover 4, cover 3 sky, whatever. But I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts?
There was a stretch there, like in the late third, early fourth, where the Packers felt like they were about to give that game away. But I mean,
that's
I've never seen a single guy get dropped into a team like this defensively and just completely change the complexion of a team like this. Obviously, I know a lot of Packers fans.
Reggie
a lot of Packers fans. Yeah, no, a lot of Packers fans did go to that.
I was going to say
it feels kind of niche because, it's like it happened with that team. Yeah. But no, not like this. Not like this. What Micah Parsons has done in these 2 games is insane. I have never seen a guy have a half sack and have the kind of impact that he had last night.
And he's had limited time, limited snaps.
Exactly. Yeah, he's been dealing with the back injury. He's learning a whole new playbook, and he's unstoppable.
Okay, the playbook. I don't necessarily. This different calls. It's not
different language.
Yes.
Yeah, different. Yeah, but it still takes time to pick up.
You go rush the quarterback.
Right. Oh, you're the edge rusher. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Third and 8. Yeah, go rush the quarterback. You got it.
That's awesome.
But I think that shows the difference between like the Packers and the Bears, right? So the Bears looked like they were in control all of Monday night, shat the bed. Then you get the Packers almost giving it up, but that's the difference between the 2 organizations right now. And I think that proves that, as much as I hate to admit it, the Packers are the legit threat.
I agree. And sorry, Jack, real quick. My biggest thing with that, Kenny, is like, I think the Packers organization as a whole, collective group over the past 20, 25 years, 30 years, they know how to win.
Yeah.
They know what winning is. They know there's a culture that's been cultivated there on a continuous basis. And it pains me to say this, but they're always good. And there's always like their losing seasons are what the Bears have for winning seasons, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like every 1 or 2 years out of the time frame, the Bears will be good because they're pop-up years. Whereas like the Packers, every 1 or 2 years, they'll have crappy years. And then all of a sudden, boom, they're bounced back.
Yeah. And even when the Bears have a really good year, the Packers also have good years, and then that just derails our team too. So yeah. It's tough being in the NFC North for sure.
The thing is, too, now, the Packers, it's not even just like they just have Micah Parsons. Evan Williams, their second-year safety,
Yes!
is excellent. They got Edger and Cooper. I thought he was on my team of the week for first team linebacker. I thought he was incredible against the Lions. He was really good, I thought, against the Commanders.
Yeah. Van Ness is coming around nicely.
Yeah, I did not like Van Ness coming out of Iowa. I think he's been pretty good these first 2 games. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And Devontae Wyatt's another guy who's coming on for them. So it's like it's not just Parsons. Like it's the whole.
I do like that aspect, honestly, because he's a local kid. That's why I was like Van Ness. I really liked. However, I wasn't as keen on that pick as my former colleague was. So be that as it may, like, I mean, dude, if you have Micah Parsons opposite side of you, he's going to make anyone look good too.
Right.
So yeah, and he's like a number 3 pass rusher, which is kind of crazy. To think
right.
about.
Even better point. Even better
Gary
point.
with the share the sack lead now, and then you just have him. He's your third guy. Just nuts.
Even better point. All right, so I'm gonna go into this. I don't know where our amazing producer is, so it looks like I'm gonna be the one to run the show right now.
Again, we have call times. What happened to call times? Remember those
call times? Yep. So I'm gonna.
What did happen with them?
I'm gonna run this train with me pouring my beer. Oh, that's actually like not bad. Oh, also I did this on purpose, rocking the Green Bay draft glass that we were blessed with when I was
fake
there.
Bears fan, fake demon.
You know what's funny is like a buddy of mine was texting me this whole week asking me, being like, "Hey, listen, dude, when you gonna become a Packer fan?" I'm like, "Relax." Never.
Fake demon. The fact that you would even consider that fake demon, that's crazy.
I'm not considering it.
No, you consider it. That's what you said. You literally just said you considered it. That's crazy. Fake demon.
Relax.
Fake demon. Fake demon.
All right, so it was funny. So one of the questions, so guys, real quick, we have an amazing, like I said, Jack is one of the smartest people that I know, came up with some decent material that I want to talk about that I was like, this is perfect. Even last week, guys, last week was better than this week, to be honest with you. That was my fault.
Well, there's more stuff to talk about last week. It was just
true. But that being said, one of the questions that we want to run with right now is, has the confidence of either one of you guys like changed with Green Bay in the first 2 games? If so, how much? Is it more so? Is it less? I mean, I can have an idea, but what do you guys think about that?
I think right as they made the trade, I would have said they're probably like the third, at best, third or fourth best team in the NFC, which isn't a knock on them for the record. I think they're really good, but it's obviously like you have the Eagles that are a juggernaut. They didn't have a super great week 1, but they're obviously what they are. I thought the Commanders would be a little better than what they've shown so far. And obviously, this were in the NFC Championship game last year, so you got to give them that level of respect. But right now, man, I think the gap between them and the Eagles is razor thin. So I would say increasingly more.
Yeah, I mean, I think before that trade, I had the Packers definitely second, but with the Vikings pushing out a third. I think when you add Micah Parsons to this fold, it completely changes the dynamic of not just the team, but the division. I mean, now you're probably talking about the Packers winning the whole division. And yeah, right behind, I have them just barely behind the Eagles. But week 3 may change that because they continue to show that they're not slowing down. I think Jordan Love had a pretty pedestrian game overall, but when you have that defense doing what it's doing and you have all the other pieces working like a well-oiled machine, it's going to be tough for anybody to beat the Packers out of the NFC.
That 4th down miss to Golden, that was brutal, but I thought he was really good outside of that.
Yeah.
Fair. So
that was a brutal miss.
I got to give credit where credit's due. Goody. We'll just say Goody.
The guy who paid a running back $13 million a year and then another $12 million. We know who he is.
Right. Fair. But I just want to say that dude has balls of steel to make the move that he did. Actually, not really. I think he just found an idiot in Jerry Jones to
because the Eagles were going to give him a bigger package.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it was going to be players. Yeah, it was going to be the Khalil Mack package plus a player or two. Maybe
it was larger. It was larger than the Khalil Mack package. So anyway, good on him. Good on him. Before that deal was going to be made, I actually initially thought that the Green Bay Packers had a top 10, top 8 NFL defense. Ooh, excuse me. After seeing the impact that you've seen with Parsons at these first 2 weeks, I've sent into the group chats. I think they have a top 3 defense in the NFL. That doesn't necessarily mean that like they can't get the best defense, because right now, I'll take the Green Bay Packer defense over any defense right now in the NFL. Right now, 100%.
Yeah.
That being said, the only question marks that I'm still going to bring up is Jordan Love's consistency. I'm not saying that they're not going to go anywhere, because frankly, I don't think the NFC in general as a collective group conference is it's not very deep. So it's not very deep, and it doesn't have like quarterbacks in the NFC that are going to be challenging anybody for anything, frankly. Like, whereas the AFC, you have 5 quarterbacks potentially vying for MVP type status. We'll say 5. In the NFC, not like that. So I still need to see what Jordan Love can do. That's not meaning that they're not going to be the representative of the NFC to win the Super Bowl. However, I just don't know if they are going to be that team to win the Super Bowl. Jack, you already alluded to this. The Eagles' talent level on their roster and leadership and the ability that organization has been able to establish in the past 15 years, actually, I'll say 15, 20 years, really, but I'll say 15. It's incredible. So my only question mark is going to be Jordan Love.
Yeah, I think Love is just not quite certified, but he's pretty close to it. My thing would actually be just cornerback behind Nate Hobbs. If they can get good cornerback play, because I thought Keyshawn Nixon was another standout guy for them last night, and he's been hit or miss for them over the last few years. If I know my Packer fan friends the way I know them, but if they can get that kind of a game out of him consistently, they're going to be fine. I'm not super worried about that, but
cornerbacks always look better when you have a good pass rush.
This is true, and now they're just getting home at 4 consistently.
Yep. So, but yeah. All right, let's get after it. Next one. What do we got? All right. Oh, I like this one. This is a fun one. Oh man, we're gonna have to plow through these. It's already 7:20. What are we doing? All right.
Yeah, these are supposed to be rapid fire. Go.
Having some fun. So, outside of the Miami Dolphins, is there a team that you think you have to press that boop, boop, panic button right now for?
Ooh.
I would actually say none.
Ooh. Just
because it's too early. The Dolphins, if you're calling a players only meeting 1 week into the season, it's over. It's 100% over. Now I want to preface this. They're going to win this week.
Because
they're 100% winning this week. They
are. Sorry, buddy.
No. Listen, they're cursed. Anytime the Patriots leave Central Florida and then cross into South Florida, it's over. Like, it's over before the plane lands, you understand?
As soon as the heat hits the offensive and defensive linemen, they're like, ugh.
Yeah. Now week 3 against the Bills, they're gonna get killed. I think that's probably gonna be it for McDaniel at that point. I think they fire McDaniel and just try to pick up the pieces and kind of do like a soft retool, maybe trade off a couple guys. But outside of the Dolphins, I think it's probably too early. There's some teams that I don't feel great about.
Yeah,
but I can say, you know what? I'll give them some grace to kind of figure it out. Miami, no, it's over. It's over.
I was going to say, depending on how the Chiefs do this week, it might be time to hit the panic button for them.
Whoa!
No. See, this is where it starts. This is how they get you. Kenny. Don't do it.
Yo!
Don't do it.
We're gonna do it. Hold on, I gotta find it.
I remember vaguely the year after the Bears were the NFC champions. went to Super Bowl 41.
Where'd it go?
There's, and I didn't look it up, but there's some sort of statistic that the AFC or the conference champion the next season tends to do much worse after a Super Bowl. And the Bears proved it through and through. Like if they go 0-2, they're done. There's no way they make the playoffs.
Question.
Yeah, it's like a 30% chance.
Who was the starting quarterback of that Bears team? Who's the starting quarterback of that Bears team?
Yeah, I understand. It was Rex Grossman. Did he
It
even
was
miss
Rex
the second season after that?
Rex Grossman even spotted a 7-point lead. I'll never forget that call by Jim Nance.
But you look, the Chiefs are injured at receiver again. Their
That is
running
true.
backs.
That's true.
I don't know how I feel about the running backs. And at some point, they lost talent on the offensive line. They're starting to get a little bit older on defense. I think it might be if the Eagles dominate the Chiefs, I would say it's time to hit the panic button for them. That's all I'm saying.
I've lived this story. I'm not giving up. I think they're going to lose this week.
I don't think. The Eagles have a better roster and a better team right now.
Listen, this is where the Chiefs are going to get all of you, not me. I've lived this. I've been where they're at right now,
dude. Last year, I bet. Okay, so
I've lived what the Chiefs fans are going through right now.
Before we address these amazing concerns, wait, what? False? Was that me?
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's saying you're a fake demon, just like me. You're a fake demon.
Unbelievable! How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
That's crazy. You hear that, Kenny? You hear him say that?
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
So real quick, but no, here.
He had a great time at Lambeau Field during the draft, man. That's nuts.
100%. It was great. Free food.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Kenny. Do you hear this?
Listen, I will say that I've been to 2 Packers games. They are probably,
it's amazing down there.
They're the nicest fans.
That's the best stadium in the league.
Up there.
They found out I was a Bears fan and they treated me like a poor stepchild, but they still were like, "Oh, it's okay. You'll
you know what they did?
I was the spected."
If this was yes, they were like, "It's okay. We got you. It's okay."
Yeah, we'll break the brainwash.
They're great people, and it's a great field. It's a great stadium. I don't know, Bruce, if you went to the museum, it's a beautiful museum too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you could.
All credit goes to Lambeau. Like they do it. They do it better.
We're right. And like as soon as you walk into that area and walk in, not even just the stadium, but like the radius around the stadium, like you feel it right away. The people like walking up to it. Like we walked a mile to get to the stadium when we did the NFL draft. We're tangenting. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll try to be quick about this.
No, you're good.
But
there are tangents that are good, and this is a good one.
So we were walking a mile, and no joke, every house, because we were dressed in like suits and stuff like that. So people were like, are you guys like media? We're like, yeah. They're like, oh, okay. So like our former colleague MJ, like it was like, yeah, I'm a Packer fan. And I was like, yeah, I'm a Bears fan. But you know what though? They did a really good job of just welcoming us in. And they're like, hey, you want a brat? We got hamburgers, we got some great cheese curds right here. And like no joke. And when I say they had cheese curds, I'm not trying to actually like just stereotype like Wisconsin and stuff. They legitimately had cheese curds, and they were the best tasting cheese curds I have ever had in my entire life. It's just fried cheese, man. And it tasted so amazing.
Better up there.
Dude, yeah. And then like they offered us like some beers and some drinks and stuff. And of course we had them because shit, we're the owners, so why the fuck not take them? No, it was a great time. Like honestly, like the Green Bay faithful, like yes, I'm a Bears fan, but I appreciate your hospitality. So to go back to the original question, panic button in the NFL. My panic button resides in Carolina with the Panthers. They thought they had their quarterback for the second half of the season. Do you have the quarterback for the second half or for this year for your franchise? I don't know because Young
one game.
I know. All right, well,
as long as there's coping, there's hope. As long as there's delusion, there's hope.
Well, we all saw how much coping I've done for the past like how many years, and suddenly I'm off that bandwagon. I picked the Bears to finish last. So, all right.
It was a bad game for the Panthers, but I'm not giving up on them. I feel like there's enough of Bryce Young from last year they can pull into this year.
I do think
for some reason it was really, I don't know what happened.
I actually don't mind their roster. I actually think they have a strong offensive line.
They have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Why is it kept?
So that's why they went out and paid as much money as they did. But I don't know. In any case, you know what helps with having a great offensive line? This is terrible.
What's that, Chris?
Homeowners insurance. Woo!
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
Woo! And when you call Jeff Wertz happening at 704-464-4544, let him know that TDT Sports Media sent you, and tell him that, I mean, he's a huge Packers fan, so you might as well, like, tell him go Pack go, whatever.
Put the form of Micah Parsons for depoy. Yeah. Responsibly. But put the farm on him.
Oh, man. Ooh, okay. No, we got to go with this one. All right. So obviously, week 1 is already done. We're only one game into week 2. However, what team impressed you guys the most out of from week 1 performances?
Ooh.
I can lead with this one if you need me to.
Man, I know my answer. So if you want to go, you can go ahead.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay, well, I'm trying to type the banner real quick.
Or fine, I'll go then. I'm gonna go with the team that beat the Patriots. I'm going with the Raiders. I thought they played really good. I thought they adjusted to the Patriots blitz, because there was blitzing the crap out of Geno Smith at the end of the first half, and then they just somehow were able to kind of just overcome that and just have a really good second half. Brock Bowers was exactly what I thought he was going to be coming into his second year. And I thought Geno played a really good game, man. They had really no run game. Ashton Genty wasn't really able to do a ton despite scoring a touchdown from like a yard out. But their defense played really well. It was basically an entire new linebacker room for them with Jermaine Pratt, Devin White, who had a really good game, and then Jamal Adams, who's now a full-time backer. I just thought they played a really good game. I'm interested to see where they go from here.
So I'll jump in now. So now that I was done putting that in, the team that impressed me the most was the Cleveland Browns.
Oh my God, no! There's no way you actually mean this. No, this is a bit. This is not real.
I'm not saying they're going to have a good year. I'm saying that they impressed me because you're playing against a team that has some Super Bowl aspirations, and from previous conversation or previous topic earlier, you have a quarterback that is MVP caliber playing for the Bengals, and he was outperformed by a 42-year-old Joe Flacco, baby. Is he 42? I don't know. But in any case, I was just
I'll allow it.
that was I was impressed by that. If you looked at every single statistical category in that game, aside from turnovers, you will see that the Browns dominated that whole game. And it was and truth be told, I was at a bar watching it. I was not, I mean, it's not a fun game to watch. It was only 17-14 or 17-16. It was a 1-point game, something like that. Yeah. So it wasn't a fun game, but I was impressed by the fact that the Browns were able to cover, let alone only lose by 1 point.
I can't believe what I just heard. This is
just
great.
wait until you hear mine.
Oh, there we go.
Just wait until it's the Packers next week and they get blown up by 50.
I think the team that impressed me the most it has to be the Jets. I think the Jets impressed me.
That's a good one too.
They're
a losing effort, right? But they stuck with it the entire game. I thought it was going to be a blowout in the Meadowlands. I thought the Steelers were going to come in and just roll over the Jets, but they stuck with it. Fields looked much, much better than in previous years. I think getting away from Chicago.
Pay your respects, Bruce.
No, I'm saying pump the brakes. He did.
Pay your goddamn respects to Justin Fields.
I'm more impressed by what Aaron Rodgers did in that game.
Not break his Achilles or tear his Achilles or whatever he did.
Four touchdown passes.
Four touchdowns.
I think overall that entire game is impressive, right? If you look at both teams balled out. They both did everything that they were supposed to do. The Steelers came out on top. But I think truly, compared to what I've seen out of the Jets last year and the previous couple of years, this actually looked like a fairly reasonable New York team.
Yeah, I mean, Garrett Wilson is about what you would expect. Sauce Gardner, I thought, was way better than what his average was last year. He didn't really have a great year last year, quite as that was good.
No, he didn't. I agree with that.
And one of the bigger things about out of this game, because I think the Jets were actually good. The Steelers' defense looks old, like really old. Darius Slay looked really bad.
Their whole team looks old.
Yeah, Darius Slay did not look good for my money. I thought Jalen Ramsey was like the only guy in the secondary that I can look at and just be like, yeah, I thought he had a good game. Ramsey looked good, but like, TJ Watt was not good in this game. Armin Membo, put him in a lock, threw away the key, and didn't even think twice about it.
I was going to say the Jets' offensive line looked really talented, which is a stretch because you don't look at that offensive line and say, oh, wow, there's some real names on that one.
It hurts.
I'm sure as a Pats fan, it's got to be brutal. But yeah.
I hate what both of these organizations stand for, quite frankly. So there's really no winner for me. But
right.
So you know what I think? Okay, so real quick. So I was thinking about this. I'm like, didn't the Jets just have a new defensive coordinator? No, though now obviously because like Glenn went to
Glenn's in New York.
Okay. Oh, geez. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But who was their defensive coordinator last year?
Last year was technically Sala, but then once they fired him, it was over.
This year. So
and
this year's
second they fired Sala, they got so much worse across the board. It was actually kind of funny.
Yes, it was. Good call. Thank you. That's who it was. So I think Wilk's scheme fits Sauce Gardner a lot better than what was going on previously. That's just my thought, because I think they play a little bit more of a cover 3. I think they play a little bit more of a cover 3, cover 4 with like.
I can look that up for you right now. Actually,
I think it's a cover 3. Well, can you please? That'd be awesome. But I think they play more of a cover 3 than they were doing previously in the Salah era.
Yeah.
But also, I'll tell you this. I know this. I was on NFL Pro on Monday. Sauce Gardner was on DK Metcalf for, I think, all but like 3 of his snaps, and the 3 snaps he wasn't. DK Metcalf got like 70 yards on 3 catches.
Went off.
Yeah, but the other like 30 something. The other 3 routes, he had 1 grab for like 13. It was that ricochet play. Remember that ricochet play over the middle? Went off of him, went on the Johnny Smith, Josh McDaniels, you will pay, and right back to DK Metcalf. Had to sneak that in there. It had to happen. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good, man. You're good.
It had to happen.
No, I love that. I think that's yeah. I'm still interested if you can find that information, Jack, on that. That'd be awesome. But you know what's great for Sauce Gardner?
What's that, Bruce?
When he's playing, hopefully, if I'm correct, to cover 3, and he has good car insurance.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Shh, sorry. Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
And when you call 704-464-4544, let them know that TDT Sports Media sent you, and tell them that you don't fall asleep before a show starts that you're supposed to.
Oh, no. Is that what happens? No, it's crazy.
So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put his ass on the spot ASAP. The man, the myth, the legend himself returns to TDT Sports Media with the most electrifying, maybe not, the most sleepy segment in sports podcast history. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Connor Davis.
Ooh.
I really didn't want to be exposed like that, but you make a couple mistakes. I was like, okay,
it doesn't sound like my problem.
I was like, I got this amount of time before I have to get on the show.
Take a quick little slumber,
little siesta.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Hey,
but I'm ready.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. It does happen sometimes to the best of us. You know, when you just want to lay down and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna kick back on the couch or whatever, and all of a sudden you're out and you wake up and you're like, shit. So
it was earlier too. I was like, I have the time. I can set up everything. Didn't even get to set up my lighting how I wanted everything.
You look
just a
pretty.
mess.
You
It's
look
just a
pretty.
mess.
You look pretty. You look like you're ready to go, dude. You look like you're fresh. All right, what you got for us, Ken? I know we'll bring back the Davis division for you, bro. We'll bring it back. Boom. Let's go.
You're ready. You're ready. So I definitely
don't have any idea what you guys talked about. So
yeah, and I did the whole work for the show and everything. I didn't even get to see it. Oh, it makes me so upset. Upsets and
We're all trying to
underdogs,
find the
guys.
guy who did this. We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
You know,
Who's the culprit?
there's very much an allegorical underlining for this show,
Ooh,
and there's more for upsets. I'm a little upset that I slept a little bit past, but
run it. Okay, you're good. You're good.
40
good.
minutes.
I just looked at the text. You're good. You can run that. Run what you sent.
Perfect. If you were in attendance of any college football game, if you watched college football this past weekend, you know what happened. You understand what happened. And I'm not talking about propaganda, Jack.
Exactly what we're about to talk about.
This is great.
Mississippi State football is back, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The number 12 Arizona State Sun Devils marched their way down to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium as they fight the 1-0.
Oh no! Don't act like we're gonna get rid of that. That's staying up while you're doing your thing,
Mississippi State Bulldogs.
I don't endorse this. I don't condone this. I condemn this in the strongest possible terms. This is nothing.
Let me get this straight for you guys. So I have credentials for state football.
Yeah,
we weren't allowed to do
must
this.
Must be
game.
super difficult to get to.
Yeah, I mean, to get is difficult, but I don't understand what you really mean by that.
Nothing. I'm just saying it must be difficult to get.
Yeah, they are, but you know, I have my university backing me for what I do, so it's great. But this was the game where I was like, look, I can enjoy it as a fan before I have to stay in the press box for the rest of the season, you know? And man, I'm glad I am. I'm glad I did, because this was honestly the best sporting event I've ever been to. I've been to 2 WrestleManias, and this was just right above the first WrestleMania I went to. The atmosphere was electric. I have never seen the student section that full in my entire life. It was just fantastic.
So, what are we leading to with this?
Everything was in
place.
If y'all are college football
like
fans,
show and tell for a first grade.
and I'm sorry to have like a little bit of a more
No, I love it.
You're good. No, you're good. No, you're good.
I honestly, I love it. I'm just busting your chops, dude.
I know where this is going.
I really want y'all, and I want to get your opinion, and you know, be critical as much as you can. You know, I really want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the turnaround of the program? Do you think Levy could be the guy for Mississippi State? What are your thoughts about it? Do you think it was just a fluke? I really want to hear your thoughts. I mean, are we still going to go 0-8 in the SEC this year? Kind of talk to me, because I mean, you know, I have a lot of hopes, and it's hard to have a bias and be like, okay, this is how my team's going to be this year. This is how we just happened last week. What does that mean for the upcoming season?
Sir, if I may. I am going to jump in on this because I feel, hold on, I'm going to be nice, and I'm not going to say anything that is incredibly dumb, just a little dumb. So as a person that has loved the Chicago Bears for 41 years, the duration of my life, my overwhelming times that I would prematurely bust a nut over what they do multiple times during the course of an offseason, 3-time offseason champs, back to back. Let's get it.
That's voted on by the TDT poll.
That being said, I will not speak to the program that you work for and or with and or go to and love, because by all means, you're more than welcome to do that. I will never, ever tell a fan how to fan. Be who you are. Do what you got to do. But I will cautiously tell you to make sure that you invest your I guess expectations wisely. Because hey, what you did, hold on real quick. What you guys did this previous week, in even with reading the text message thread and seeing the history and everything like that, and the ranking at the time and now, whatever, kudos. That is incredible. I genuinely think that's amazing. But taking away all other conferences, you're still in the SEC. You're going to get absolutely fucking deep throated by every other big school.
I'm gonna let you say that one more time.
You heard what I said.
I am gonna let you say that one more time.
By every single, no, I'm not. By every single SEC school. All right, how about this? You'll get bent over a barrel and done without lube in every single SEC school. And that's not even talking to the fact, and I'm going to let Kenny speak to the Big Ten aspect. You want to go there. Dude, like what they did was awesome. What they did was something that was groundbreaking for the last, I don't know, however many years for them, but temper expectations. I will say, the head coach does a very good job of being a group together and being a leader. And that's what leaders do when you're able to have an upset of that caliber, because you've obviously created a culture of guys that believe in what you want to do, and you've done a tremendous job of recruiting, and NIL money is hopefully coming into you guys too. I mean, shit, you're the SEC, you should be getting money. But that being said, I would temper expectations to a degree, more than a degree, probably about 10 or 15 degrees. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, like Bruce said in the group chat, it's Connor, congratulations. You beat the Indiana of the Big 12. They had a great, okay-ish year last year, and they came into your house and you beat them. But I think as an SEC school, you should expect to beat the ASUs of the world, the Indianas of the world. That being said, looking at your current schedule, I think at best you go 2-6 in your own conference, and the 2 is very generous. I mean, you're playing Elkhorn State this week, so I hope you get. You
should get a dub.
3-0. You'll be 3-0. That being said, I don't think you make the bowls. I don't think you sniff the playoffs either.
Oh, well, that's okay. Yeah, I agree.
Right. So but congratulations on beating the Indiana of the Big 12. I'm proud of you.
How do we feel with Mississippi State minus 10,000 this week?
Oh my God. Are they really?
Minus 10,000. They're a 38.5 point favorite over Alcorn State.
Hold on. I really wish I would have been able to do a little bit more research on this. Because I want to check out.
I watched basically no college last weekend outside of a couple of highlights, and that walk off for Mississippi State was one of them.
Oh, dude, they play Northern after Alcorn State, so they could beat Northern.
No,
hold on.
Yeah.
I don't think they beat.
This is unethical. This is unethical.
This
I don't think they beat
thing.
Northern.
This is the thing. NIU won by 2 points against Holy Cross, Kenny. If Mississippi State can't beat NIU,
what I'm hearing is Western Massachusetts wins again because he's got a Holy Cross mentioned.
Hold on, time out. It's five wins to qualify for a bowl. No, it's 6.
It's 6, but there are exceptions for 5.
And I don't think Mississippi meets.
Yeah, dude.
Remember when bowl games mattered? Remember that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're gonna play in what, the Caymans Outback.com.
There's one bowl game that's
La Tech played in the
It's the Pop Tart
Bowl, right?
Kenny, what'd you say?
The Elk Grove Bowl.
I was about to say that too.
Let me get this straight. I have not once said that we were going to make a bowl game this year. That has not been an expectation. If it happens, this season has exceeded any prior expectations.
No, you were just asking about what my opinion was on your schedule, on your season, and I don't see it happening. That's all I'm saying. And I like Bruce said, I respect the hell out of your coach. I think he's doing terrific things with what he has down there. But I think part of the SEC culture, what I've been led to believe is the SEC culture, is that you expect to win not just those games, but every game. And so to see that kind of fan reaction, again, enjoy the moment and everything, but I mean, Ohio State didn't rush the field against Texas, and I know that's one.
Oh no, he did it.
But I'm just saying, when everybody beats Ohio State, they rush the field, right? Purdue's rushed the field before. It happens. It happens to the elite schools. Rushing the field against Arizona State, I don't know. I feel like that's, as an SEC school, I think you're punching down a little bit. I think you could do better.
I tried to explain to you.
Hold on. I'll give them.
Good job explaining, Connor. I'm just still on my stance because.
Hold on.
Clicks.
I'm gonna mute all your asses in a second. Okay, so I kind of agree from what you were saying, Kenny, but I do agree what Connor had in his thought process too, though, is because when expectations are so low, and this is not a knock, please I want those of you at Mississippi State, if you do see this, because Connor's helping us out and working his ass off, thank you, Connor. I don't want you to think that's a knock, but when the expectation level isn't as high as it is for some of those Big Ten schools, even Purdue with their history and stuff like that. Kenny, you already know that too, because they have been good in the past. They're the Notre Dame of the Big Ten, dude. But saying that, I think what the best way to put it is, if the expectation is so low, you're going to celebrate in a way that is different because you didn't expect to have the situation in front of you of beating a team that has as high ranking as Arizona's did. It's just the Sun Devils. I don't know. I'm not mad about it. It's college kids being college kids. But
yeah, they're a playoff team last year. That's fine.
Yeah, even better. You summed it up perfect. They were a playoff team last year, so rush the field. I don't give a shit.
I don't want this to get taken the wrong way, but the peak of Mississippi State football, as someone who lives again in Massachusetts, was them being ranked number 1 in the very first ever college football poll. That's it. That is the height of Mississippi State football to me.
I think that's the height of most teams if you were ranked number 1. Am I not?
No, because they haven't been that high since, is what I'm saying.
From the Bulldog status, yeah, that would probably be up there for everybody.
Yeah.
No team has ever been ranked 1, by the way, has ever made the postseason, I'm pretty sure, on the initial committee poll. That still holds true, correct? Because I know for a while that was a thing.
For a while, that was very true.
I don't know about this last year.
Did it happen last year? No, because Ohio State lost pretty early in the season.
No, the initial.
Oregon, I think Oregon was the initial number 1, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They unethically added more teams. Yeah. No.
Another stretch of a guess, but that's kind of where I remember it being.
Ooh, I like that.
And this is true. And what I would, a lot of football fans for State like to see, is Dan Mullen's currently at UNLV. UNLV has promised Dan Mullen a contract that exceeds their football budget in a couple years. So they cannot pay him money in 2 or 3 years after it's gone.
It's still a state-funded school, so they can still manipulate the contract to pull in more money. There's a lot of things
with the salary cap.
Thank you.
Or the Clippers do a Kawhi Leonard's contract.
Yeah. It can happen. That's why the state of Illinois is in the situation that it's in. We will go down that alley. Let's go.
Shout out UNLV. Shout out Sam Boyd Stadium. Scott.
Yeah.
Good. Greatest statement that's ever been made. Scott in the chat knows exactly what I'm talking about.
That's actually really good because I know a lot of people
stadium.
out at it. Yeah. All right.
We used to be a country. Scott, do you agree in the chat?
Connor, you got anything else for the Davis division, dog?
Nope, that was it for me. I was gonna make it short and sweet so you could get on something else.
Oh wow.
No, you're good.
I have a wife that I like to get on, but
I'm gonna let you say that.
well,
Love more
obviously, I like.
I'm not saying that.
Local,
Not saying that about anybody.
Not even about your wife.
Not on live TV.
Whatever.
they're not national television, brother.
That's fine. This is what's it called, a digital footprint that I love my wife and I think she's hot.
Boo. Local men
Good
cares about
recovery.
his wife. Boo.
That's not a
Local man-
recovery. That's not a
local man-
recovery. Local man
Oh.
wants to bang his wife.
Oh, local man's a good husband. Boo. Boo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not good TV.
Boo.
That's not good TV.
Boo.
That's awesome. All right,
I agree with that.
All right, let's go to our picks. So I'm gonna run this. Kenny, I know that you have some NCAA picks. Let's try to go through. How many games you got, Kenny?
I can do as few as I can do as few as one, but I have 3 on my list.
All right, let's go through.
Oh, we
I know
can
one
do
big
all
one.
three real quick.
We
Yeah.
can go through,
I know one
and then we can go through our NFL picks because I can pound through these in like.
I can narrow down the NFL games to 5 if you want to do something a little different.
Oh no, we're gonna do all of them.
Okay.
Oh,
So we've got 2-0 Arkansas going up against 2-0 Ole Miss. Razorbacks head to Mississippi for this one. Ole Miss is favored by 8.5 points. The over/under is at 60.5. I like what I see out of Arkansas. That being said, I think Lane Kiffin's got this one in the bag. I have the Rebels winning 37-24.
37-24, you said?
Yeah, that's what I got.
I
Just barely hitting the over, but
see. I was thinking it was going to be more of a one-score game. I was thinking like a 42-35 game. But I had the same outcome though. Not with the score, obviously.
right.
give me Lane Kiffin forever and always. Give me Mississippi. Give me home.
It's so true. I love Lane. I don't give a shit.
Every sport would be so much better off with a Lane Kiffin type.
You know
Every
how
single one.
great
All-
it would. Can I just say that it'd be amazing to pop a beer and just get fucking hammered and talk football with Lane Kiffin? Just to hear
You
his
need
experiences.
characters
Oh my
in
god,
every walk of life. Like
Dude,
that.
I'm
You
gonna
have to
say-
need him.
dude, he's a John Gruden of the NCAA, dude. I fucking love John Gruden too. Fucking bring his ass back. He should be
Yeah,
coaching
until
football, too.
Gruden's coaching in Bama next year. But yeah,
Oh, that'd be sick. Actually,
Oh, Kenny, I love it.
I'll be in Bama by Thanksgiving
yeah, right.
to get it on the early recruiting trail.
DeBoer's on his way out, I think.
No, he's
100%. Oh yeah, no.
no,
yeah,
his
he's
contract. No, his contract is through December.
good.
So
When is that?
they
When does
can't-
that stop
they can't buy
anyone
him out.
before?
They can't. They can't buy him out. Can I just say that he's a pussy too? All right. Next game.
All right, I've got. I believe Jack called it the Colt Bowl. You got
That's right.
Texas
That's right.
A&M heading to South Bend, Indiana, to play against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with their new and not improved ugly logo. Notre Dame's favored by 9.5 with the over/under at 49.5. I've got ND mostly cruising to a victory. I got them winning 31-20 over Texas A&M. I'm not impressed by Texas A&M yet. I know they're 2-0. I just don't see it. And I think Notre Dame's running back is, and I know I said that against the Miami game, but I still think that running back, Jeremiah, I think it's Love, he's going to dominate Texas A&M's defensive front. It's going to be ugly.
I like that actually. Also, I might be in the minority here, but I kind of like Notre Dame's logo. That being said, Notre Dame wins, covers, whoops the shit out of them. But I will slightly over. So over.
I hope no one in that stadium tomorrow night has a single ounce of joy. I hope everyone has a terrible time. I truly believe it. Texas A&M's a cult. Have you seen these midnight yells, guys? Like these midnight yells, terrible. Terrible if they allow it.
I've seen them in Starkville.
horrifying.
Yeah,
Horrible.
I've seen them in
Terrible.
Starkville.
It's a little
I'll
military
let you
cult.
watch those videos and tell me that school isn't a cult. They are.
You-
They're 100% a cult.
You know what they do like the night before the game?
Yeah, the midnight yell. That's what I'm talking about.
It's crazy, bro.
It's like a bonfire. It's all sorts of
Activity.
shit. It's
It is cult activity.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I just say this? Hold on, time out. But can I just say this? if you he got Notre Dame, but if you were going to that college, you had that to attend at midnight and get some sleep. Okay, so basically, my ass would make sure I didn't have a Friday class, and I would just sleep all day, just hang out all day, and then get shit faced drunk. Go to the bonfire, stay up, still shit faced drunk.
Yeah, go to the cult meeting.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And then go to a tailgate, and then go to the game, and then go home and sleep. Dude, it's college. You got to do that. I love it. I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, your local cult meeting. Yeah.
So dumb.
With the little brown uniforms and everything.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a fun time. Tell your friends. They'll love it.
Yeah.
And then tell your friends to tell their friends. Yeah, they'll love it.
Which is why it'd be fun to do. Y'all come on. Y'all come on in.
Yeah. You see, us four, we go, but then we get 4 more people to go, and they get 4 more,
and then they get 4 more.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah,
little pyramid scheme. Nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's perfect.
It might be, it might not be. Who knows?
Hey, you can make maybe you can make money off it. All right, Kenny, what do you got?
Connor?
All right, last one I got for you guys is the backyard brawl. Pitt is going to West Virginia. This is one of my favorite rivalries, actually, even though they're not in the same conference anymore. It's taken a little bit of a back seat and everything, but it's still a fun one. Pittsburgh's favored by 5.5. The over-under's at 57.5. And I will take Pittsburgh over West Virginia any day of the week right now. The only thing cool about West Virginia is they went to their old school look with the shinier helmets and stuff like that. Other than that, no, they don't have it. It's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh by a mile.
The shinier helmets.
It is because they made that was their whole social media post all off season. Nothing about recruiting. It was all about we changed our dome. We have shiny helmets. No more mad helmets. I liked the mad helmets, but they wanted to go back to the 90s. They sucked in the 90s, so fuck them.
Oh my god! What?
And they just extended this rivalry till 2036, by the way. So we will be having backyard brawls.
All right, so I'm gonna say they cover, but I do agree with the outcome that Kenny said. I think they could have covered that.
Yeah, I'm going with Pitt. That's all I got.
Fair.
Also, I let over Florida.
Connor, you got anything?
Oh yeah, Pitt. I didn't get to say my other two, but yeah, Pitt. This one's Pitt.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What
You're producing right now, so.
Well, y'all just carried on, so I just didn't want to ruin anybody's.
Carry on my way.
You matter here.
Who you got here? Ole Miss or Arkansas? Little.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going Arkansas if I know anything about Mississippi football.
Biased.
No, this is just this is like
Big demon.
like an unwritten rivalry. Taylor Green has been playing phenomenal. Ole Miss still doesn't have an answer at quarterback. I think it's going to show, and Arkansas is going to get the upper hand and beat them in Oxford.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I picked Ole Miss is because it is in Oxford. Otherwise, if this was at Arkansas, I'd have the Razorbacks all day. What about Notre Dame and A&M, Connor?
I'm going A&M. I think there's still a lot to learn with CJ Carr. I don't think that when you start a true freshman, you have these awesome questions, and that's what I'm saying. I think I'm going to go A&M. Mario Craver looks really good in the first 2 weeks. Old Mississippi State boy plays for A&M now, and I think I'm going to have to go A&M.
All right, so I'm going to have to address something real quick. The World Wrestling Federation has failed already.
Fall. Not fail. Will fall.
Okay, well, they have fallen, so you got to change that to entertainment, bro. Anyway,
they're the World Wrestling. They are the World Wrestling. I'm using them by their government name. They are the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, World Wildlife Federation would love to have a conversation with you.
Too bad.
Let's go NFL, boys. First game on the docket. We got the Cleveland Browns at the new Cleveland Browns, a.k.a. the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are favored by 11.5. The over-under is set at 45.5. Give me the Ravens with the future AFC Super Bowl representative. No, I said the Bills, didn't I? No, I can't say that. With a potential AFC Super Bowl representative, Ravens.
There you go, Brucey boy. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I mean, the Browns are... I mean, they're a double-digit underdog for a reason here. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the easiest pick of the week, I think. Ravens all day.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's look at some bulletin board material for Derrick Henry. What could go wrong?
Hammer the Ravens.
Boom. All right, next game. The LA Rams at the Tennessee Titties. The Rams are favored by 5.5. Frankly, I actually really like the Rams this year. I think they're a dark horse of the NFC. That being said, I got the Rams winning this game. This is kind of tough. No, you know what? I have the Titans covering, and it's
No JC Latham this week. No, that's
okay.
Horrible for Cam Ward.
I have the Rams winning and covering.
Yeah. Cam Ward having to start his career against these first two pass rushes he's had to face is very mean, if I had to say so myself. Give me the Rams. Matt Stafford's back. They've somehow been able to solidify it from goo to actual bone again. That's a massive development.
It's called shots.
No, what's that? That's that new age tin can they had him in on the bench in the tin can.
It's called new age getting fucking high.
Horrifying. Yeah, give me the Rams.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams in this one. It makes sense. I just don't see it from the Titans yet. Cam Ward's still learning the process, and like Jack said, going up against these two defensive pass rushes is not fair.
Horrifying.
All right, next game. Let's go. Chicago Bears at Detroit Lions. So last week, if we would have hold on, hear me out. Last week, if we would have had a show, so it was my fault. I had a marketing event to go to for work. I actually picked the Vikings to win and won some money because I just didn't believe it. That being said, this week I'm actually picking the Bears to win this game. I am, because I don't think that, I don't know, there's some faults that I saw in the Detroit defense that I think that is going to be exploited, and they run not an aggressive defense from what I saw, and hopefully the Bears are off their bullshit, and I don't think they played as badly as they did in that fourth quarter to give up 3 touchdowns and 40 some yards in one quarter. I don't think it's going to happen. So no, I did. Bears win.
Are the 2 starting corners back?
Yes.
I'm still going with the Lions.
No, that's fine. And their middle linebackers back too.
Oh yeah, the guys were without Edwards, right?
Yep. Doesn't matter. Still going Lions.
Yeah, still going Lions. Oh yeah, 100% still going the Lions.
I'm going Bears in this game, honestly.
I'm going to pick the Lions. I think they're out to prove something. They were a little embarrassed last week. I think on the flip side, the Bears lost the fourth quarter and essentially lost the game. And I think that proves exactly where they're at in the world. And I think that means the Lions are still better. So Lions win.
I'm stunned their offensive line looked as bad as it was.
Dude, it's their interior too, which is supposed to be what was supposed to be their strength.
Yeah. Javon Hargrave got anything he wanted.
Dude. Well, you know what? Though, the Vikings
halftime adjustments, though.
Yes and no, because the Vikings defensive line is one of the best defensive lines in the game.
Yeah, Hargrave got like 8 pressures and 2 sacks. He had, for my money, the best game of any interior guy in the league in week 1.
When are we going to start comparing notes on Williams and Fields? Who holds the ball longer?
Last week. Okay, we can do that right now.
Let me open up NFL Pro. Right
I'm not trying to prove any points or anything. I'm just saying.
I've just opened up an NFL Pro window. Give me a second.
So Williams, I think, was second last week in ball out of his hand.
Okay.
And also,
so he's listening to Ben Johnson, which is good.
Yeah, but you know what though? He had the highest inaccuracy of week 1. So
just real quick, Justin Fields had the highest time to throw in the entire league and still does on average 3.53 seconds. Caleb Williams is at 5 at 3:04.
Fair.
Okay. It looked like he got happy feet. That's all. So I'm just curious.
No, he 100% did. I agree with that. I think he sees he sees ghosts because of like
last season 68 sacks will do that.
Yeah, no shit. All right, Connor, we got.
Oh, Lions.
All right, I'll be the only one. That's cool. Next game. Bills at Jets. Bills win. Bills cover was 6.5.
I'm going Bills, but I'm actually interested to see what the Jets do in this game.
Jets.
I'll be contrarian. I think the Jets win.
Bills.
I think they pulled the
Bills.
upset.
Yeah, it's because you.
I will say the Bills' defense is worrisome, very worrisome once again. The rush defense looked really bad.
I think
And they're not going to have
over 60.
they're not going to have their best defender up the middle. They're not going to have Ed Oliver. So I could see that actually. But I am going.
Connor, who you got?
Bills.
Next game.
I'm probably wrong.
New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are
God.
Cowboys are
Hold on.
favored by 4.5. Is Jackson start? Is Oh,
No,
that's
he's not.
He's not starting yet. Dude, I think they
No.
said week 3. I think they said week 3.
They're definitely yanking Russ before the end of the month, but it hasn't happened yet. There's no way they're not.
Because Dabo wants to get fired. Why? Like
Exactly. Thank you.
I think the real reason is they don't have Andrew Thomas back still. That's the real reason.
Oh, like that. All right, so I'm gonna go Cowboys, but I think the Giants do cover.
I got Cowboys both ways. I actually thought their offense looked pretty good against Philly.
I agree with that.
I'd say anybody over the Giants right now, and then you guys throw the Cowboys at me, and I'm a little embarrassed, but I guess Cowboys. I'll take them. It's a bad game, though.
Connor?
Gonna be Cowboys.
Next game.
All the hotline.
Okay. San Francisco 49ers at New Orleans Saints.
Oh, this just keeps getting worse.
The 49ers. Okay, hold on. Brock Purdy's out. The 49ers are favored by 3 right now. The over-under is actually at 40.5. I didn't even remember who the 49ers backup is.
Oh, you don't know?
Jones.
Yes, sir. Chills.
Who?
I got chills, brother.
Mac Jones.
Who?
George Kittle's out as well.
Thank you,
40
Kenny. Kenny,
49ers.
thank you.
I got it.
Thank you.
49ers by $1 billion, baby.
Thank
Team at
you.
home.
At least
Everybody's
Kenny got
Everybody's a real team until a real demon walks in the room. You made the 49ers by 3 scores.
God, you guys didn't get that? No. All right.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Kenny and I are old. It's fine.
Well,
49ers by $1 billion. Sorry, Connor.
Demon home.
I'll take the team that can match gold.
The real
The
demon
team that can't match gold, 49ers.
It's rat season, baby. He looked so poised in those last 2 drives,
stop.
especially
No,
in that
Stop.
last game. Oh my gosh!
Just
Give
admit that
me
you're sucking
Saints.
for Arch Manning already. Just get
Give
out
me
here.
the New Orleans Saints.
Dude,
These are both injury-riddled teams. Give me a second.
Arch
next
Madness,
game.
Back
The
Jones,
New England Patriots.
Dolphins, move on. Dolphins, move on. Move on. Dolphins. Why are we spending time on this? Dolphins. Until the New England, I have this in my preview that's coming out tomorrow. Until they win multiple games in Miami in a row, I will never pick them to win in Miami ever again. Ever. There's just too much generational trauma there. I can't do it. It will not happen. I promise you. It will not happen. I promise you. I'm not picking them to win in Miami. What are you, fucking crazy? No. Dolphins.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm gonna say it. The Patriots win because Mike McDaniel is a fucking clown.
Where are they at?
In Miami. Why think I'm saying this?
I think it's the Patriots because Vrabel isn't a clown.
McDaniel's a clown.
I'm just saying.
I agree with that.
I'll be wrong on that. I think the Patriots win.
No, Dolphins are winning. I'm telling you.
I think Dolphins win and they inch closer to trading Tyreek Hill.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't disagree with that, actually.
I appreciate you being on the right side of history.
No, I don't disagree with the trade aspect. Right side of history.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's 100% gone.
Yeah. Jacksonville at Cincinnati. Cincinnati wins covers. It's only 3.5.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Bengals.
All right, next game. Seahawks at Pittsburgh. Dude, I think Aaron Rodgers is doing some work right now, and Tomlin, his first game, Aaron Rodgers is at home. Tomlin's like, Aaron, you're the man. We hang out together. We share a lot of bread. Pittsburgh wins. Pittsburgh covers.
This feels like the perfect, everyone's hyped up now in Pittsburgh. And then
I know that. I know how that.
They lose by 17.
That.
One thing I will note, despite the fact that the Seahawks lost last week, I think they were pressuring Brock Purdy on a 60% rate, which is kind of crazy that they didn't win. And Pittsburgh's offensive line was kind of shoddy against the Jets. I'm going with the Seahawks in this one.
I'll take the Steelers.
Steelers, yeah.
All right, next game. Denver Broncos at Colts. Colts had a great showing against the amazing aforementioned Miami Dolphins. I like the Broncos in this game, and your boy Bo Nix.
Colts, since they play ethical football, they don't start a guy who spent 10 years in college.
Daniel Jones, baby, let's go.
Shout out to Indiana Jones. He had a great game, actually.
Hey, don't hate on guys that had 10 years in college, okay? Chris Wenke is in the background right now, very upset at you.
Listen,
I'll take Bo Nix on the Broncos over Daniel Jones on anybody's team.
I'm taking Sean Payton over Shane Steichen.
God, do you see what they're doing to me right now? They're hog-tying me for being
It's got to be Broncos.
Next game, Panthers at Cardinals, and this is like a I don't give a fuck game. I got Cardinals winning over under 6.5. I think the Panthers cover though.
Is it in?
It's in
Charlotte?
It's in Arizona.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I actually thought they had a pretty good defensive showing against a admittedly whatever Saints team. Will Johnson, who could have seen that coming? That a guy that was a consensus top 10 prospect falls into the 40s, and I think PFF has him as like the third highest graded corner in the league. Who could have saw that coming?
I mean, he played the Saints.
There you go.
Listen. How about blame your? What's the word I can use here? This is gonna get us kicked off the air of the GM.
What word haven't used that? Oh no, okay, I'll shut up.
Like unethical, uncivilized, whatever, unbecoming. GM.
Jackass. Just say jackass.
No. That's too light. We're
Too
thinking
nice.
Far too nice. Criminal of a GM.
I'm keeping all my emotions inside.
Yeah, very stoic, Connor. I can see it.
He really is.
Yeah, he is. You can tell he's holding all his emotions. Cardinals all day.
This will be a close game, but I'm going to go Cardinals.
Okay. Next one. All right, we got 3 games. Hey, we got focused up. We got 4 games left. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Oh yeah, because it's doubleheader on Monday.
Yeah, they're on the. Thank you, Scott. I back up in the chat. This is all I could ever wanted.
Next one. Eagles at Chiefs. This is a Super Bowl rematch, and surprisingly, the Eagles are only favored by 1.5 in Kansas City.
That's why.
Yep. Well, it's essentially a pick'em. Which I don't agree with at all, frankly. I think that the Eagles have a far superior roster. I think the defense is going to get to Mahomes. I learned last year, my thought process was don't bet against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, but it's not the Super Bowl yet because the Chiefs aren't going to turn it on yet. I got the Eagles.
Big shout out to Travis Kelce for just completely ruining the early portion of the Chiefs season, getting their best receiver hurt. I got real smooth route running from the jumbo tight ends or the jumbo wide receiver because he's not a tight end. Give me the Eagles because they did not have Xavier Worthy, who was the best Chiefs player in the Super Bowl.
Who ran into Well, was that
real smooth?
I heard that was a I heard that was a Matt Nagy design play.
Yeah, go be a family man, buddy. It's over.
He's engaged.
I hate Matt Nagy. Eagles all day. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fuck the Chiefs.
I've noticed the Chiefs can't really win these type of games in the regular season. I'm gonna go Eagles.
What 16-1 last season? What?
Next game. Falcons at Vikings.
This is the Sunday night game?
Yeah, it's a Sunday night game. Falcons
really?
At Vikings. Vikings are favored by only 3.5, which is
out.
It's too early. You can't.
Flex.
Vikings win and cover. This is going to be a beatdown, in my opinion. I'm not a big JJ McCarthy fan. I still think he sucks. But shout out to the Chicago kid. You suck. But Vikings still win.
I really wish we had that Brian Flores video right now. Shout out to Brian Flores, the Demon King. Give me the Vikings.
I guess Vikings. JJ McCarthy's an ass.
Vikings.
I hate you.
Next game, the first game of the Monday night doubleheader, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans.
Awesome game.
Yes, Texans are favored by -2.5. Buccaneers are another potential NFC candidate for the Super Bowl. That being said, I'm actually picking the Buccaneers over the Texans in this one.
This is all really dependent on them having both Chris Godwin and Tristan Wirfs in the lineup, which sounds like it might happen. If so, I'm picking the Bucs.
God, this is scary. How much
This
Jack
is
and I've
a
been
tough
fucking agreeing on lately.
This is kind of my dark horse Super Bowl pick. Both teams might have a shot, kind of, sort of. I love Emeka.
Yeah, they're in that same kind of range.
Love Emeka, rookie receiver for Tampa Bay. But I'm going to go with my boy CJ. I think the Texans win this one.
Oh, my God.
They're going to be in there like Kenny's going to be in the stands like Homer Simpson with the XFL gear. This is going to be Ohio State.
That's awesome.
I just hope everyone has fun. This is not
with the
Ohio State jersey.
With the he's got the flag that says "Go Sports."
Yeah, that's what I was.
No, yeah, it's to be an Ohio State pen. He's been waving it.
Oh no, it said "Go School." Kenny said "Go School." Go School.
Yeah.
Connor.
Bucks.
Thank you, Connor. All right. A very extravagant explanation.
The unction, baby. The unction. This game's the unction.
All right, last one, guys. The LA Chargers, Kenny's favorite coach for that team, at the Las Vegas Raiders.
I'm so ready. I'm actually excited for this game.
So I'll say this. I'm going to say it right now. I genuinely have a disdain for the Raiders, not because not because of the Raiders actual franchise, because I actually, I love Bo Jackson back in the day, like a Tecmo Bowl. I can jump on that right now. I do have Nintendo ready to go on my TV if I wanted to play it.
That's a massive red flag if you're a Bo Jackson fan. Massive red flag.
Can we get explanation?
No, just use Bo Jackson. Like, I feel like that's a pretty self-explanatory red flag.
But that being said, one of my all-time favorite NFL player played for that franchise, even though he had to cross over from another California team, Jerry Rice. However, the fans are absolute douchebags, and they still remain to this day. I'm going to go Chargers.
The fact that I have Jim Harbaugh versus Pete Carroll ball back in my life.
Oh dear God!
This is awesome. This is cherish these moments, folks. I'm so excited for this. These two guys were probably at the head of one of my.
This is actually pretty good.
Unironically, Seahawks 49ers in the early 2010s, one of my favorite rivalries in the history of the NFL. So I'm kind of happy for this one. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Mainly because I don't really know how the Raiders' offensive lines end up handle some of the blitzes that the Chargers sent at them in comparison.
Oh my God! Can we just say this right now? We heard a lot of East Coast accent coming out right there with the Chargers. I picked the Chargers.
It comes out every once in a while.
I heard that. That was good. That was good.
I'm telling you, the Chargers, kid, they're good.
The Chargers. Gonna park the car and pick the Chargers.
Drake May looks like Tom Brady. I'm telling you, kid. I'm telling you, he does. Looks like Tommy.
That's awesome.
So if I'm going based off of statistics and looking at the rosters and looking at who's potentially a better coach, probably the Chargers. But because I wear my emotions on my sleeve, I cannot stand Jim Harbaugh. He's a cheater and a piece of shit and deserves to lose every game of his professional career. Go Raiders all day long.
That's right, Kenny. That's right. Stand for something or fall for nothing. That's right. I know that's right.
You ain't cheating. You ain't winning, baby. Let's go. All right,
yeah, but if you get caught, pay the price. Don't run away like a bitch.
I think Pete
Carroll. Wait, real quick before.
No,
I'm sorry.
Mark Stallions is my hero.
Hold on, real quick. Before you say that, arguably, you could be talking about the two biggest cheating coaches in NCAA history going head to head right now. So let's pump those brakes.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I thought this was America. I thought we can bend the rules, skirt the rules a little bit. Is that not allowed?
I mean,
apparently it is. So who cares?
hey, if you ain't
For a
cheating, you ain't
$20 million
winning.
fine, who gives a shit?
Who cares? Exactly.
I think Pete Carroll's inching closer to
What?
retirement.
Oh, that's what,
every
he's
week.
talking-
I thought there was
No.
another word you were about to
He's
use.
coaching until he's 80.
No, I was definitely going to use another word, but
He needs this.
I think you having Geno Smith on your roster for how long did they just gave him like a 2-year extension,
I think it's 2 or
right?
3. I think it's 3
So
years.
it's like 5 years now. You have Geno Smith. I think that's awful.
Really?
I think the Chargers win this. Oh
Not a Geno
yeah,
guy?
oh yeah. No, I'm not a Geno guy. No. I think Geno's a glorified system quarterback, and he might be good on the Raiders. I don't know. He wasn't. I had the
I thought he
Raiders in my
Sometimes you need a
franchise.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might be good.
literally every team runs a system. Like
Well-
you need guys that are good in certain looks.
Yeah, I know, and he's only been good in that Seahawks play, but I'm just not a Geno guy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I speak for Connor, Jack, and Kenny when I tell you guys it's been an absolute pleasure for another Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, join us next week for another edition of we still don't know what the fuck we're calling ourselves with
Pending.
TDT Sports Media. Let's get after it, have some fun, and it's time for everyone's favorite commercial with the amazing.
The man?
I gotta find him. The legend. There he is.
The man?
Cue
I
it
could
up.
have got it for you.
See you next week. Oh, hi. Hooty hoo!
No limit.